Repeat that?
I said, how many selfies do you think you took out there with fans after the game?
Definitely over 150 photos. Definitely. I was just out there the whole time, having trouble getting off the field, but it's totally worth it. Having a win like that and having the fans support you like that, it's totally worth it.
What was that atmosphere like today, where the fans, were had an impact in the game in all four quarters?
It was amazing. A couple of times you saw Miami offensive line jump off sides and fall star and all that type of stuff. It's amazing just to have our fans behind our back. Able to do that for us, sell out the stadium and come out like that. It's amazing.
What was going through your mind once they called that kick no good and you realized, hey, our defense got this up and we got to go down and do it again?
Yeah, I was 100% confident in my team. I know defense had our back no matter what. They went out there and made some stops and, got us the ball back in our hand. We went upfield, kicked the field goal, and went to overtime. They came up big. Our defense came up big in overtime. Ahmad Moses was the pick. History from there.
Kevin, you popped off the field on one leg and didn't look like you could put any weight on your ankle. And 2 plays later, you're back out there. What was kind of going through your mind? Did you know you were going to go back out there?
Honestly, after that play, I didn't know I was going back in. I'm hopping out the field. I couldn't put pressure on the leg at all. And then all of a sudden, my ankle just got back working. I was like, all right, let's go. time out there on the field, give it to my team. That's what we did. Went out there and finished the game.
Given the struggles of the running game during regulation, are you surprised that the plays called relied on the run, including with you on one leg, the first play in overtime?
Yeah, not at all. We trust our team 100%. We trust our O-linemen. We trust our backs. And sometimes it just sometimes the game go like that. We're not gonna run the ball successfully, but it's about how you finish, and that's what we preach all the time. It's about how you finish in the last minutes, and that's what we did. We counted the ball, and got out there with the run, got the dub with the runs.
When you guys get the ball back there with a little over 2 minutes left at your own 10-yard line, what are you guys saying to each other, and how do you make sure that the moment doesn't get too big?
Yeah, I was just telling the team, this is something we dream about all the time. As a kid, we dreamed of this moment. Now we dream of this moment, just having the ball in our hand the last minutes and being able to go score. We dreamed of this, and we also just practice it. We practice it every Wednesday, so it was nothing new to us. Just to go out there and execute and make plays on that 2-minute drill.
Anything else?
You've done a lot of things that it's the first time since blank. It's
Yeah.
the first top 10 win since January 1st, 1983.
Yes,
Does that ever get tired? How fun is it to continue to make that kind of history?
Yeah, it don't get tiring at all. Got to keep stacking them, keep coming up with things like that. Just keep proceeding and keep getting better as a team. That's our only goal right there. Just keep getting better as a team and go finish it off and go get the final outcome that we want.
Did you think you'd play a game in Ford Stadium where it was so loud that your defense would be on the sideline asking the crowd to quiet down so you could run the offense?
Man, it's crazy. Coming in freshman year, it was nothing like this. Freshman, sophomore year, nothing like this. But the fans and the student body has turned this place to another level. And, just having them behind us, they helped us with that game for sure. Having the clutch moments and the false starts and all that stuff, they definitely helped us with that. So just thank you,
Kev, how much talk was there that this would be kind of the do or die moment for you guys? Obviously, another conference loss would put you way back in the race. How much did you guys know that coming in that you kind of had to?
Yeah, we didn't really talk about it as much, but as a players, we know we definitely got that in our head. We can't lose a game, we got to win out and all of that. So we know every single game, we got to give it all and go out with a bang. We was underdogs for this game, but honestly, that don't mean nothing to us. We just went out there, treated it like a normal game, and came out victorious.
What did you think about the goalpost getting taken down?
So the thing, I didn't even know. I was just surrounded by the whole fans, and then I got back up here. It was like, you're at the goalpost, I took it down, which is crazy. I don't know. That fine's gonna be crazy, but totally worth it.
Kevin, if you include the turnover on downs, the defense forced 3 turnovers, and the offense got points on all 3 of those ensuing drives. What can you say about the complementary football you guys played today?
Yeah, we talk about that a lot. Defense have offensive back and offense have defensive back, and special team have both of our backs. And we went out there and did that. Our defense came up big in certain moments. Made some stops, and our job was to capitalize and put the ball in the end zone and kick it through the field goal and get some points. So they definitely stepped up for sure big time this game.
You've celebrated a lot of wins here in recent years. Was the locker room a little different today in any way?
Man, it was crazy. We had to try to rush and get people in the locker room because the field was crazy. But we all got in there safely, and it was crazy. It was a sentimental moment. Coach Lashley, we love that guy right there. He gives it all to us, and it's just it's amazing being in the locker room and having him as our coach.